these people in New York are just so in their feelings still about a player who, God forbid, hated playing for an embarrassing organization that drafted him. Not only did they draft him, but at one point, they made it clear to him that they were going to try to win. Then they changed things up. What really bothers me about this is just the unfair way that he has been painted by this New York media. How dare he want out of that clown show where they thought Sam Darnold was going to be good, just like they thought Mark Sanchez was going to be good. They think Zach Wilson's going to be good. That town has the football IQ of, who is that dude on the New York Giants? Ben McAdoo? Rich Kotite? They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know anything. I just can't get out of my head why they are so insulted by the idea of Jamal Adams saying, yeah, I don't want to play here. I don't want to play for these losers. Because that's what they are. It really bothers me that they continue to go out him like this. Give it up. I mean, at this point, you just look salty, petty, and pathetic. And you are all of those things. So it's important to, paint you with that broad brush. But the absence has been excused, and you are claiming he is already causing drama when, based off of all the audio evidence that we played at the beginning of this show and all of the many things that he has said about Seattle, that's just not going to happen. Period. It's just not. And yet, they just want to keep trying to make this thing happen and pander to their listenership and make them believe that he is making things difficult. And you're going to see all the exact same comments that you have seen so many times coming from people in that area who are so upset that this guy doesn't want to play for their loser franchise. Fireman Ed quit on that team. That's how bad they are. What's wrong with Jamal Adams quitting? What's wrong with Jamal Adams trying to get out of town? By the way, he still played. He still played. I don't get it. You know what? Check that. I do get it. I get how it works. I get how the internet works these days. Everyone's lazy. You're going to put a headline out there. You know it's going to get a lot of clicks. You know it's going to get a lot of interactions. All of that stuff. But you're lying. It's disingenuous. And if I am someone who follows football in New York, I would want to unfollow the New York Post over this stuff. But keep at it. Keep at it. Because you're going to lure all the free agents to New York. They're going to want to play with an 18-year-old kid, Zach Wilson, who's under center right now. Yeah, that guy. That guy's going to be the guy. Anywho. All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah, the Seahawks mandatory minicamp started today.
You okay?
I am okay. It just bothers me that they operate this way. And I know I shouldn't be surprised, but this is just lazy yellow journalism. That's what it is. Hey, let's create a headline based off of actually nothing. What is this, 1900s? Do we need to get like William Hearst out of the grave or something like that to overlook this? Or rewatch Citizen Kane? Like, this is nuts. You're just gaslighting the guy. I just used that word. I've always told myself I'm never going to use the word. I think I used it properly.
Take a breath.
I don't know. I think this is good. I think this is good. I think people want this. I think people want this energy. Guys, this is not going to be the issue that I think a lot of people want it to be. And I would say specifically in New York, people in New York want it to be an issue. People want to see this blow up because they're upset. They're upset that a top 10 pick didn't want to be here and that the New York Jets, by the way, who got a lot in return for him, you would think that they would be over it, right? I mean, you have seen over the course of the past season, they'll show that play where Jamal Adams gets isolated by Stephon Diggs and he does a spin. And they're like, oh, yeah, he can't cover. Like, while they're trying not to cry inside about the fact that their team's a joke still. Oh, yeah, he can't cover. 9.5 sacks in 12 games. Oh, well, he can't cover. That's not what they ask him to do in the Seahawks defense. Well, yeah, but he still can't cover. Go Yankees.